did you do that? How did you do that?
Every night is like a daze. Oh, I feel embraced, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. Oh, every night is like a day. But oh, I feel embraced, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. Yeah, I'm feeling stuck, maybe out of luck. I'm falling in and out of time. I hope that you come home, please pick up the phone. I need to know if you are fine. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. Oh, every night is like a day. But oh, I feel embraced, yes, I know I'm running late. Let's wait just one more day. I know I'm running away from moments. What am I becoming? I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken. I guess something's broken.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
Yo, guys, what is up? Welcome back to the Baddest Glory Season 2 tournament. You guys are having a wonderful night. Yes, YouTube
Yes, indeed.
having slight issues. We're live here on Twitch. Maybe the YouTube stream will be back up on YouTube later. I don't know. Is what it is, though. We got some exciting matches tonight, though. We'll be finishing the Challengers Bracket tournament that was started last week. Multiple teams playing tonight. Got Team D2R versus Team Prime, and we'll have Euphoria versus Patriot. First match of the night will be D2R versus Team Prime, and we're playing on maps that are randomly selected by us here at Mobile Esports. The teams have no idea what map they're going into, and it could be a map they are not prepared to play on, such as Motel, Mall, Frosty, something not typical like Arid or the fan favorite. I don't know if fan favorite is Streets. I'm seeing a lot more Streets being played, though. I see a lot of people liking to see Streets. I think because Arid is maybe played just a little too much. I've been seeing a lot of people wanting to see Streets being played. At least that's what I'm beginning to feel. I'm feeling like it's a little more of a fan favorite. Chat, let me know. Would you agree with that statement? Maybe Streets is a little bit more of a fan favorite. I don't know. I'm beginning to see people wanting to play it a little bit more. Guys, if the music is too loud, let me know. I'm gonna turn it down, but I think it should be good where it's at. Crosby, how you doing tonight, man? Crosby just dipped. He should be back here in a second. Discord's just too OP tonight, guys. Discord's too OP tonight. How are you guys doing? See you guys hanging out in the chat. Let's see, I see Foxity in the house. Yo, what's going on, man?
Yo, I see y'all in the chat. Foxity, how's it going, my dude? Yo, thanks to everybody who's tuning in tonight. Much appreciated. Like Jake was saying, teams don't know going in what they're gonna be playing, and then it's bam, it's right there, and they gotta play it. For better or for worse, both teams might not be prepared for. Last time we saw some Frost gameplay.
Yeah, Frosty gameplay.
Frosty
USL
gameplay.
is not ready for D2R on Frosty. I guess I gotta give D2R props. They played very well on the Frosty map. One thing I want to say, guys, some people are saying, why does it show Fortnite? It's shown Fortnite because Forward Assault is not a game that you can choose on Twitch. So we chose Fortnite because it is like the most popular game, or one of the most popular games out right now. I still think it's the most popular, but I know YouTube is up there. Or Blackout, not YouTube. Yes, YouTube servers are down currently. Blackout for Call of Duty's up there as well. But we're choosing Fortnite because it's one of the most popular games, and that starts with an F, and so is Forward Assault. But that's essentially why, because Forward Assault is not on YouTube. YouTube means at it, or not YouTube, Twitch. Man, it's weird streaming on Twitch. We'll always go live on Twitch, but like being solely just on Twitch, it's
a new thing.
A little bit weird. It is a little weird. Welcome back, everybody. We'll be bringing the face cams in here in just a second. I don't know why, but the Blizzard app just started. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Windows computer. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but my for whatever reason my laptop display wasn't working. I updated to Windows, and only my monitor was working, man. I restarted my computer 5 times. Finally fixed it. I was freaking out, like, what is going on? As I thought I was gonna have to go into the settings and fix some stuff. I was like, it's gotta just like kick back in at one point. Finally did. It was the strangest thing, man. It seriously was. I've never seen something like that before. One more player on Team Prime should be joining here in just a second, and we'll get into the match. Let's check out the team comparison image between both of these teams, D2R versus Prime. They've played multiple times versus each other. D2R does have the slightly higher stats. Matches ratio sitting there at 3.85 compared to Prime's at 2.6. Rounds ratio 1.82 to 1.47, and it's pretty much the same story, slightly higher, and most things except points. Team Prime has scored more points, and General Gore has more points than the best player, Gramps. But best player on Team Prime is General Gore. Best player for D2R is going to be Gramps right there. However, with all that being said, D2R keeps beating Prime over and over, especially last week. They really put a beating on them last week. Week before that, though, was a lot closer match. Actually, Prime almost won it. D2R ended up coming back, though. So you got, Prime is definitely going to be hungry this week. They're going to be really, really hungry this week to go after D2R and put them on the ground. Wait for more player on Prime to join. Might actually do a 4 versus 4. We'll have to wait and see here.
It's looking like we might be playing the 4v5, but 4v4. I'm not sure, though. We're going to have to wait and see. Either way, hopefully y'all enjoy the matches coming up. It's going to be a very, very good one. Both teams don't really know what's going on in terms of map knowledge. It's a little different because they don't have, call-outs for it. At least from what I know, they don't have the call-outs down to a science. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they respond to each other's play style and, lack thereof, I guess, on this different map that we see today, I guess. So we got a few people asking for different music to be played. Copyright. Apart from that, we would, but
it's gotta be no copyright, guys.
It's gotta be no copyright, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube's back up, but the stream isn't working. So YouTube's back up, but nothing can be uploaded to it or streamed right now for whatever reason. It's really, really weird.
Interesting. I see y'all up there saying, "Hey, yo, what's up? Why can't I donate?" Yeah, so it's a little different here on Twitch. There's a subscription button that you gotta get, and unfortunately, we don't have it as of yet. On YouTube, we do. So if you want to go, head over there and donate or subscribe using Super Chat, much appreciated. But like I said in previous streams, and like Jake's mentioned as well, completely 100% up to you. Like, there's no, you got to do this, to get this and this. It's not. It's 100% donation, and helps us out over here at Mobile Esports. Bringing you guys a little bit better tournaments and prize pools and such. So it's super awesome. But yeah, that's about that.
Again, guys, wait for one more player to join here on the Prime side, and we should be going into the match. We may do a 4 versus 4, but obviously D2R doesn't necessarily want to do that, so maybe it'll be a 5 versus 4. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure what the situation here is, why we're missing a player on Team Prime. Mommy took the iPhone from somebody. I'm not quite sure what the situation is. We're waiting for this remaining player to get in here. Crosby got something new in house.
Oh, I do indeed.
Why we might as well talk about it.
All right. Let me see if I can pull it up over here.
Yeah,
oh, what's this?
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
that's a new iPad, guys. That is a new iPad Pro. That's 11-inch, right?
Yes, it is. I don't know if it's messing with the green screen, but I'm loving this thing, dude.
On the green screen. Yeah, he's got the new 11-inch iPad Pro. So if you guys got questions about the 11-inch iPad Pro, hit him up. Okay, just don't bend it. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Don't bend it. But it's like, I'm not totally surprised. Like, I mean, who's gonna bend their iPad anyways? The only thing I'm concerned about is long-term durability with the bending, but I'm not really worried about it.
I slap a case on that.
I guess I'm gonna slap a case on it because there were some people with the 12.9-inch last year's model, the second generation, that had some warping on it with the 12.9. You got the smaller version though, so I'm hoping that it's not going to warp. Definitely, that's what I want to see in the 4th generation, is that address. I want to see Apple, like they did with the 6 to the 6S. Like, all right, we reinforced the body. It's now stronger. Ain't bending anything. But again, a 5.9 was a 5.9 millimeter thin iPad. What do you think? Of course, it's gonna bend. It's like that's surprising. Especially if you've got a big guy like Zach from J-Rig everything, man. It's like, guy's huge. Bend that thing. All right, we're live. Other person is joining here. Let's go ahead and get into the match. We got D2R on the T side. Let's go ahead and get into this. One man has gone down early on the D2R side. Let's get into this match. Bombs and planted here. Planted on Motel. Like Crosby mentioned earlier, they weren't prepared for this match. It's gonna be, or for this map. It's gonna be interesting to see how these guys play. Of course, callouts might not be as good. Not knowing the head glitch spots necessarily as much. It's gonna be definitely interesting. D2R currently in the advantage. 4v1 right now. Last player left alive here on the CT side is Zoro. Gonna get dropped. Zoro, yeah, I guess it is Zoro. I was making sure. Spelled kind of like Arrow, but no, it's the Zio, so it's definitely gonna be Zoro. D2R takes the first round, got the bomb planted down on A. I'm not totally sure to cast either on Motel because we weren't even prepared. That's the thing. Like this is big surprise for everybody here. We're playing on Motel because not like we teased it. It's like, oh, maybe we do that, but we didn't think they're actually gonna happen. And yeah, the boss is like, yeah, it's gonna happen, man. We're playing here on Motel.
We're like Gucci Mane.
All right, sounds good with us. Quick little trade coming in. Nero getting tagged up, not quite down to 0, just he still has an opportunity to go hero mode. Virus puts down Pat, and now Bomb hasn't planted. One player left alive. That would be Mad here on the side of Team Prime. Gonna have a difficult situation here, getting this bomb diffused. T's spread out all over the map right now. Virus does have the height advantage here on top of deck. Bro, you should have charged. Yo, Gramps firing through the wall, tagging the player up. Really low. He's got to be low. I'm not quite sure where he's at. He's at 11 HP. Gonna see Gramps jump up, tag him as well, and he's gonna get dropped by Nero. Cut up there. Got dropped down early. Nero did, but didn't go down. Ended up being the hero of the match, I guess you could say.
Yes,
D2R up 2-0 right now. As we move into round number 3. Yeah, very quick round indeed. It is, the bomb sites are a little close to the T site. CT's got to move really quick and now let the CTs get up there. Or let the T's get up there, excuse me. Chris pulling out a sniper rifle, which is an interesting play here. And again, Nero just going to go right up here to the bomb site. You got to rush over this A bomb site. They're going to keep hitting this A bomb site every single time. General Gore and Mad both coming up with huge kills there on Gramps and Vast going down. I believe Virus is still up. Nope. It's Nero and Burn.
3v2. 2v2.
Burn joining
Who's it?
DTR. Interesting.
Whew. They got spread, so they're spread out right now. So Nero does actually make it a 1v2 right now for his team. And Kuza comes over here and cleans up the kill on Pat McLeprechaun. That's a nice username. I like it. And, I mean, you got D2R leading 3 rounds right now as we go into the 4th round. The same thing's happening every single time. They keep going to the same site, and it keeps working. And it's unfortunate for the CTs because they can't figure out a way to, you know, break the cycle, break the bomb site. And it's something that's difficult, especially if you haven't played it, like we mentioned, very, very much like this map. So it's going to be difficult for them, and it's interesting for us to see if they can actually break the map, like the bomb site on the fly.
They're going to go A every single time. There's no point in B.
Yeah, there's literally no point.
The CTs are closer to B. The Ts are closer to A. They're going to A each and every time. The CTs got to get over there as quickly as possible. I don't understand why they're still doing a typical, 3-man over here, 2-man over here. They just go all towards A. And I'd say rush them as well. Rush them. Do something different. And that's it. 4-0. Gore trying to come up with a big play there, but it's not gonna pay off. Sometimes what happens. Sometimes you gotta do something stupid to see if it works. Yeah, go ahead and refresh the stream if you guys are having a delay issue. Everything is green for me and looking good. Refresh the stream or maybe disconnect from Wi-Fi and reconnect to see what we can do there. But again, if I was the CT side, I'd just be going to A. Just rush as fast as you can to A. They actually might be putting somebody on B, though. Kuza is over here. He doesn't have bomb in hand, though. He's going to end up losing the gunfight to Zoro as he comes over there to big kill. Gramps is up here. Going to see one player come up side of ramp, and he's going to drop a headshot on top of Matt. He's going to be quite mad about that. And he's see a TP player down here towards the back of alleyway. Not going to land any shots on him. Pack comes in there to kill on Vast. But not before Vast is able to drop down an arrow. Now 2 versus 3 situation. Bomb hasn't planted. Gramps trying to win a gunfight above. He hasn't come with a nice little headshot. Chris comes up, finishing off the man, Pat himself. The Leprechaun, a little too tall. If he'd been a little shorter, might not have been able to get the kill on him. But Gramps, not tripping over his walker there. Kept his reading glasses on and was able to get that kill. 5-0 Detroit leads. Right now, not looking to get any match. All right, any point up there on the board for the CTs? I think it's this. Is it a T-sided map here? I mean, I guess you could say it looks like it's a T-sided map. Honestly, I'm kind of entertained watching this, to be completely honest, because this is not a typical map, and both these teams don't know how to play on it. And I think it is a T-sided map. You can rush towards A site. I think what would be cool is if you saw A site moved back on this catwalk area, this upper, I don't know exactly what you want to call it, upper deck. If it was moved back from not right there, but on the other side, right here where General Gore's at, where the bomb site.
Yeah, just slightly more.
I think it would be better
centered,
just more centered or slightly over towards the CT side, just to make it a little more even, because it is kind of OP for the T's you get up there. Bombs down, 1 T player left alive. That's, I believe, Vast. 27 HP. And gonna lose to Zoro. Landed an arrow shot on him. It's 1-5. CT's finally getting a point up there on the board.
The puns keep on coming. Ooh, I like it. Alrighty. So, one thing you got to mention over here are the KDs, right? You got Kuza 7-4 leading the pack for D2R, and then on the other side of things, you got Pat McLeprechaun 4-5, and stats aren't everything, right? But stats and kill death ratio definitely do contribute. As I say that, we got Vast taking out Pat McLeprechaun and Madriga. Woo, 2-piece right there. X23 pulling out the claws, pulling the grenade pin and saying, hey man, hold on to this, and walking away. Vast, though, gets taken out fairly quickly after that by Zoro. General Gore does take out Virus, making it 3v3, all evened up right now. Bomb is still over towards B side planted. Interesting to see, they actually switched up the bomb site, so it's not an immediate, A plan and defend for the CTs, D2R. Kuza, though, takes out Chris, 2v3, still in favor of the T's. They have full site control, make that 1v3, and Gramps and Kuza drop General Gore and Zoro, making it a 5-round lead right now. As we go into this next round, we got D2R winning right now, leading the pack 6-1 over Prime.
Really sloppy shots from General Gore. He was up there on top of the overlook. Could have killed a player behind the car. He didn't. Because of sloppy shots. That's really all it was. It started shooting over to his right and never corrected. Just continued shooting over to his right. Tried to slide across. Should have stopped shooting and recentered. He didn't do that. Looking like a little frustrated on the side of Team Prime. But this is what it is, though. Change it up east side of the map. And this shows really how good D2R is. That they're able to keep this together. Again, slightly T-side advantage. So we want to see what happens when Team Prime gets over here on the T side. and see what they can do. It does appear to be a T-sided map just because of the A side. As you see, Detroit ended up winning going towards the B side, but they won because of gunfights, not because they got the bomb planted. I don't know what Virus is doing. It's going to get knifed there by Pat Leprechaun, and there's going to be a pot of gold at the end of that. 2K gold, to be precise. How about 2K gold giveaway coming up after this match, ladies and gentlemen? And the round has been won in favor of Team D2R as they get the last kill there on Madrugada. I'm trying to do the Spanish.
Madrugada.
There you go. I tried to do the Spanish pronunciation on that. And yeah, it's not there, guys. Spanish classes tomorrow. It's still Sunday for me. don't need to get in that zone just yet. But again, yeah, T-sided map, I don't want to count Team Prime out, but it looks like you're going to go, maybe go to the flip 10-2. That's what I'm looking like. I'm thinking they have probably one more round in them. Maybe to go 11-1. That's going to be very difficult to come back from, even if it is a T-sided map and get the bomb planted. But then again, if it is such a T-sided map, maybe you can come back and do it. You don't see the T-player up there. T-player, Chris, is going to put down Vast. But luckily, Nero was able to quickly switch over to him and put him down. And T's taking another W. Moving up 7 lead now, 8-1. Again, that T-sided A plant is so deadly. If I was the CTs, I would just rush as fast as I possibly could to get there. At least that area. And then if they go towards the B site, then you start playing. Go over towards the B site. You got to move a little quicker, but at least prevent them from getting that bomb over there. Because that's where they keep going. And you see the CTs continually going out here towards mid. Again, I'm not a pro player. I have had a little bit of experience in the past, though. And that's what I'd be doing. And I don't know why you're exposing yourself there on the left. General Gore is about to get dropped by this T player. General Gore actually not getting dropped. Madrugada is going to put down 2 players. Headshot and a grenade. General Gore coming up and put down Virus. This could be a round for the CTs here. But actually, no. D2R is going to even it up on the body count board. Putting down General Gore and Pat McLeprechaun, respectively. Kuza going to try to find another man. Throws a frag grenade out if they're going to. Oh my gosh. Centering perfectly on Mad. He's going to be furious about that. And Vast finishes off Zoro. It is now 9-1. D2R leads by 8. Not looking good at all for Team Prime.
No, definitely not looking good at all, like you said. And if you take a look at the cash, D2R just simply rolling in the cash. You got Kuza, 11.4K, Gramps, 11.5. On the other side of things, you got General Gore, 0, Zora, 0. And then, of course, having better guns typically helps you out. But, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do with what you have and all the utility that you have. And even if it's not enough, you got to try and make it work. But we're going to wait and see if Prime can actually do anything, making any comebacks over here. We got Chris taking out Vast as he gets taken out right immediately by Nero, making it a 2v4. And Madrugada says, hey, Kuza, I'm going to come up over here, take you out real quick. And D2R, though, cleans up with Virus and Nero's kills right there. And they do lead now 10-1 over Prime.
It is not looking good. Really, Prime, you want to get one more point on the board, make it 10-2 on the flip. I really do believe this is a significantly CT-sided map, so at least you have, or not CT-sided, T-sided map. So if you can go ahead and get 2 points on the board, I think you get a little bit better opportunity. At least a couple mistakes you can make, because really, if you get to 11-1 on the flip, you only have one mistake you can really make before you have a lot of pressure going in for match point. Chris first to strike. Vast is going to even up the body count board, but dropping out Pat Leprechaun. Now uneven as Nero gets a shot there on Chris, who is sneaking out towards his left side. Madrugada coming down, putting down Kuza, respectively now 3 versus 3 here on the body count board. Vast is going to finish off Zoro. Gramps jumping up on top of the, I was going to say toaster, but it's not a toaster, it's a dumpster. It's got the same ester at the end. Dumpster, toaster. Same ending sound. General Gore staying up, put down Gramps. It's now a 1 versus 2 situation. Bombs and planted over in the B site. Honestly, if I had to take a site, I'd probably want to try to take B. Mean headshot from General Gore. This is a big play for you for that. Smoke giving him plenty of cover to jump over here. Doesn't know there's remaining T players at. He's going to search for him, which means Nero's got plenty of time to get over here towards site. General Gore is going to have to defuse that bomb. I'd say you probably got a pretty good idea where he's going to be at. This is going to be a big play here. He's trying to stick to defuse. It's not going to come out, though. And D2R is going to go up 11-1 over Team Prime. Here on the flip, it's going to be difficult for them. Obviously, you got to get the first round. You got to get the first round for Team Prime. And I'd rush towards that A site. And this is, we've seen Team Prime in the past. I think gun skill is fairly even. I think it's slightly better on the side of D2R. But I think Prime can definitely keep up with it. Just get that bomb planted, make the CTs come to you, play those head glitches, and they can get a point here on the board. Zora getting dropped down to 70 HP as Nero puts the first player down on Chris. I guess you saw the headshot.
He turned around. Chris had the 100% advantage, but Nero just said, nah, mate, turns around, headshots him, left at 3 HP. Oh my goodness. That was incredible.
Really looks like D2R practices on this map. Either they've practiced on this map, or this is just how good the team chemistry is with them that they can switch up and easily win on. It's 12-1 match point now for D2R. That was really your only opportunity. Man, that's how this event goes. This is how this mini event goes here in the Battles of Glory. Maps are randomly selected. They are randomly selected, and guess what? Eventually, a map is going to be randomly selected, and it is going to be Motel or maybe even Mall. I think I might even, I don't know, would I rather play on Mall? No, I think probably Motel would probably be my preferred choice over Mall. But I don't know, maybe not. Bomb's going to get planted here on the Prime side. 2 players go down on the D2R side, but Nero is going to come in there going for hero mode, even in a body count board up. Actually, now slightly in favor now for D2R. Pat tagging up 1 player with his Deagle. Got to be careful not to use up all his bullets, though. Going to see a player on his right. Going to get dropped down to 56 HP. He's got a duel. He's got to win here. Tags 1 player. 2 hit markers with the Deagle. He's the last one left alive. Not much he can do here. Nero's going to drop him on the ground, and it's going to be 13-1. D2R taking the W over Team Prime. D2R will be moving on to the finals here in this bracket. Next match will be Patriot versus Team Euphoria. Well played, D2R. Again, they weren't expecting that map to come in. That just shows how good D2R really is. It just is how it is. I'm sorry, I was looking at chat, guys. If the stream is laggy, try to refresh. It's Twitch. It's Twitch.
Real quick. The reason being why it might be laggy for you is because, unfortunately, we're not partnered on Twitch, so we don't have the ability to stream in lower qualities, so you can select it. And some of you, your internet might not be, good enough to stream a consistent 1080p 60 FPS. So that is why you might be lagging at times. It's not the stream. The stream is perfectly fine. Like, I'm watching it here on separate devices. It's just that Twitch doesn't allow, to select different qualities.
That can be it as well. I find Twitch streams usually lag on Android. If you're using it, that's just my experience.
I agree.
It comes down to Android not being it's down to Android not being as well optimized as iOS. It is a downside. It's one of those things you gotta live with. So if you gotta, I would say if you guys are lagging, let me know if you're lagging on Android device or not. I have found even using a Galaxy Note 8 last year that Twitch streams were kind of laggy for me. And unfortunately, it is just what it is. YouTube is down. This is why we usually stream on YouTube. We stream to all platforms. Our primary website we stream to is YouTube, but YouTube is down right now. It's still down for some people, and YouTube is not allowing any live streams to go up or any uploads to go up. So what we will do, if you don't watch the stream tonight, we will upload the video later to YouTube so you guys can watch it. I understand the stream quality is not good for you guys right now. It's unfortunate. It is because your Android device isn't as optimized for Twitch or whatnot. But we're going to continue on. With that being said, D2R, very impressive W. Coming into the map, you're not prepared for Motel. At least you thought you weren't prepared for Motel, and they come up getting a crazy W over Team Prime, 13-1. Only 1 point on the board for Team Prime that entire game. Again, both teams were unprepared for Motel, and it just shows how good Team D2R really is. Whether they are practicing on a map like Motel consistently, so they can win versus a team like Prime. Team Prime is not a bad team at all.
Oh, hands down, no.
Or it just comes down to they're just so confident with their team chemistry, they can just roll in and beat anybody on any map. I mean, it's one of those two things, man. It is crazy. Crazy match right there. I was expecting to see a little more, maybe not quite as lopsided. Maybe have a 13-6 or 13-7, but a little closer, man.
Said and not true. Hey man, listen,
I was talking about my experience. That's always what I say for you. Like, I have somebody's like, oh, I had the Galaxy Note 9. I was having some issues with it. Fun story. I might be buying the Galaxy Note 9 again in the next couple of days. But that's a totally different story. I didn't have that issue on the Note 9. Well, that's great. You don't have that issue, but I do, and I've had this issue for years being an Android user. Like, Twitch just isn't as well optimized. So I don't know if it's servers where I live on the East Coast or what it might be, but I typically find Twitch doesn't work as well on my Android device as it does on, say, my iPad or my iPhone. That is just my experience. If it works great for you, that is awesome. I'm glad to hear that, and that's something I now know. Some people don't have those issues. Maybe it's a server issue, not necessarily an app issue. But I just had those issues where I was having some streams lag. I also have had the issue on the iPad as well. The iPad is not 100% better. I think it's just Twitch in general. But usually I find Android is slightly worse when it comes down to optimization. Just with everything, it's just how it is. There's so many Android devices, so many different screen sizes and whatnot. Twitch development team has a slight little issue there. Anyways, with that being said, the Chicken Cam, man, he's like, what's the 2K Gold at? We got you. We got you. It's all good. It's all good. We're going to do the 2K Gold giveaway right now.
Alrighty. So, for the 2K Gold giveaway, we're going to do hashtag, you know, hashtag. Always got to start with a hashtag. Hashtag FA. And then your Forward Assault in-game name. Right? Forward Assault in-game name. So, hashtag FA, and then your Forward Assault in-game name. Make sure to include that Forward Assault in-game name, please. That way we can contact you, or not contact you, but you know, send the gold to that account that you provide. That way there's no mishaps and stuff. But yeah, so hashtag FA and then your Forward Assault in-game name to be entered in the 2K Gold giveaway. That being said, we're gonna give you guys a little bit of time to start that spam so we can get one of our bots over here to select it randomly.
Indeed.
And just real quick, don't worry if you know stream's not doing the greatest for you. It'll be live on YouTube once the stream is over, so don't you worry. You know, watch it tomorrow once it's live and enjoy it there with no interruptions.
Oh, guys, Android has like 6 GB of RAM, so that's why it's better. No, it's not why it's better. I prefer Android. I'm gonna say right now, I prefer Android. I'm selling my 10s for multiple different reasons. I'm going back to the Note 9, but no. Android is not better because it's got 6 GB of RAM or even 8 GB of RAM. Android can't even use 8 GB of RAM properly. In the next couple of years, it'll be able to use it, and that's awesome. But yeah, it can't. Go watch a video, 10s Max versus the Note 9. I believe the 10s Max held a lot more apps in memory, if I recall correctly. But it doesn't matter because you have 6 GB of RAM. It just doesn't matter, man. And if we want to go for SoC scores, A12 destroys the A45.
Destroys it, and obliterates it.
Personally, for me, I prefer Android because I use many of the features Android offers, especially on the Note 9. The S Pen, I use Smart Select a lot. I love being able to write on my display. There's many things I like about it I've definitely missed for not using a Note series device. But yeah, just because a phone has 6 GB of RAM does not mean it's better. You know what I'm saying? And guys, I just want to explain to you what happened. I see a couple players for Team Prime complaining about this mini event they wanted to. It's a random mini event map, or it's a random map mini event. Okay, so first off, this is the Battles of Glory tournament series, so it's a leaderboard style tournament where nobody, if they lose a match, they're not disqualified from the tournament, but they're disqualified from this little bracket mini event what you're doing. So it's kind of like an RPG where you have the overall story, but there's little side quests. This is like a side quest that pops up, and only for a short amount of time, and teams can get into it. Anybody can get into it. So we say, hey, this side quest is popping up. You guys hop in here, and you know, 30-minute time limit. Next people sign up. The next 30 minutes, you're in it. Okay, it's a random map event. You know, if you didn't want to play at a random map event, don't say, hey, I want to play. It's as simple as if you don't want to deal with that, that's fine. Don't deal with it. Don't join the random map event. But you joined a random map event, which guess what?
Yep.
You'll flip a coin enough times, it's gonna land on a map you don't want to play. Which means one of two things. You either gotta play the map and suck it up, or you don't play in the mini event. Continue playing in the tournament itself, the Battles of Glory tournament, which you can play on any map you decide on. But if you come into the mini event and we tell you it's a random map event, don't be like, man, why are we playing on a random map? Bruh, it's a random map. It's gonna happen. It could have been Arid, it could have been Maul, it could have been Frosty, it could have been anything. It's just how it goes. USSR got a couple weeks ago versus D2R on, what map was it? Frosty. They weren't ready for Frosty. Frosty was crazy. You know, they obviously are not practicing enough on Frosty. They lost. It kind of a big loss. It is what it is. It is a random map event. Random means anything can happen. Should I Google the definition? No, I'm not gonna Google the definition of random. Anyways,
the chicken can, dude.
Bro. Dude, no, it doesn't have more power. Have you seen the benchmarks? See, like, Android people used to always come at me like, oh, I used to be there too. It's like, man, my phone, your Geekbench score is so much better than that of your iPhone with like the A7 or A6 or whatever it was. And then Apple started kicking butt in the SoC arena with their A-series chips, starting with the A9, it keeps doubling each year. It's ridiculous. And then Android people don't want to talk about the Geekbench stores anymore. It's like, no, we're not going to talk about the Geekbench stores. Trust me. I prefer Android. I say I prefer Android, but yeah, I want, yeah. You can't judge a phone based on its benchmarks or how much RAM it has. Guys, I'm hyped tonight. I'm just going off. Anyways, that being said, Crosby, I know you got a winner. Or you're like,
I do indeed. I do indeed. I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much to everyone who's tuning in right now, watching, and participating in our tournaments as well as our gold giveaways. Thank you very much. With that being said, drum roll, please. Congratulations to iMuff0. Congratulations, iMuff0. I got your username right here for Forward Assault. You'll be getting your gold very, very shortly. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for entering our gold giveaway and staying, tuned into mobile esports over here with Blaze Games, Game King, GT Omega Racing, and G Fuel Energy Drinks. Super, super awesome. Forward Assault, lovely, lovely game. Absolutely great, great game. The really good thing that I like about it is there's no aim assist, right? It's all pure skill, muscle memory, and just it's all in the head, right? It's all in the head. It's not assisted. That's my very, very corny attempt at a joke.
Guys, we're getting
I try.
Good job right there. I like it. I got it. Made the nerd on me smile. With that being said, guys, we're getting the next match prepared. It's going to be Patriot versus Euphoria. We're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, guys, and we'll be right back. Shut up on my front door. Hey, what's going on, guys? Sudden Death here, and super excited to be unboxing a pair of the Game King gaming glasses today. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. The glasses come packaged in a very sturdy cardboard box. After you get that plastic wrap off and slide off the top, you'll be greeted with a black glasses case where the gaming glasses are held. Let's go ahead and crack this glass case open and see the glasses themselves. They come packaged in a nice plastic baggie that will protect the lenses while in transit, and it's very easy to slide the glasses out of that bag. If you're wondering what the glasses will make your world look like once you put them on, here's a quick look. If you're interested in picking up a pair of Game King gaming glasses, you can do so by heading over to crystalhillglasses.com and choosing out one of the pair of glasses you see on their website. You can use code esportsmobile to get 15% off that order.
Do way better. You didn't think I'm just a two-time video game champion, do you?
Yo, welcome back, everybody. That is right. Dr. Disrespect has his own G Fuel flavor. It is black on blackberry. You guys can use code esportsmobile to get 10% off anything over at gfuel.com, including a purchase of Dr. Disrespect's black on blackberry. And I just got to say something here. I've been recently drinking the rainbow sherbet flavor, which I got when it first came out, and I wasn't. It was a good flavor, but they must have changed the recipe or something, because it is so much better. Like, it was good. I was like, yeah, it's a good flavor, but it's not my favorite. It may be my favorite now. Like, it is ridiculously good. I've had 2 packs today already.
Wow.
It is amazing. And again, I had an entire tub of it. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. But green apple's like, it's green apple, golden apple pear for me, and it's strawberry shortcake. But this is, like, all of a sudden jumped up into my top 5, and I still got multiple packs of it. It may jump to my top 3. It is legit good. I'm really, they must have done something different to it, because it just tastes so much better now. And in milk, it tastes pretty good, but in water, it tastes even better, which kind of makes sense. I think, strawberry shortcake, got that more, it's a cake type thing, kind of the more thicker, I'm not good with cooking or lingo or anything like that.
Viscosity?
Yeah, density. There you go. Density. Density. It's a thicker density, so I can see why it's being good. And, sherbet's usually a little bit of a, not as thick density. So having the water, I think, just, and the ice just tastes so good. Really, it is an amazing flavor. All the flavors on gfuel.com are amazing, but these are just the ones that stick out to me. Any flavor you guys like, though, that code esportsmobile will work to get you 10% off anything over there at gfuel.com, including shirts, hats, backpacks, all that good stuff. That code will work. Welcome back, guys. Getting the next matchup. It has been hosted, so we should be getting into it here in a few minutes.
Phil Swift here for G Fuel Energy. Am I right?
Looks like Flex Steel Container.
Yeah.
just a little shorter, man. Just a little shorter. Ridiculously good. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean my It's ridiculously good in water. Moist. I see.
No.
Man, chicken man. I'm loving the little commentary there in the comment section.
Y'all want me to speak Spanish? Oh no.
Oh no, oh
De
boy, oh
pronto-
boy.
De pronto después, pero ahorita vamos a hablar inglés, solamente inglés.
Thick and moist.
Pero de pronto, no sé, vamos a ver porque pues este stream va a ser en inglés. Pero me alegra que ustedes estén acá con nosotros mirando el juego. Y pues, muchas gracias.
Yeah, what he said.
Y no, I just said maybe later I'll do some more Spanish, but thanks for tuning in. And yeah, coming out of the woodworks.
Indeed, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm learning Spanish. Maybe like in a year, Crosby, I can do a Spanish stream. That's a big maybe, though.
That would be dope.
I can read decently Spanish, but right now it's like you think. I'm thinking English, right? And that's what I gotta get out of. Crosby should be back here in Discord in just a second. It's having, for whatever reason, like the
cord
GPU CPU combo
despises me.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
weird.
It just despises
it is
me.
Weird. It is weird. Discord for it. It's Windows, dude. I swear it is Windows.
Yeah. You had that issue with your display, and
I think like if I had all the money in the world, I would have a Mac computer, Mac OS computer. Even though I do prefer like the idea of Windows, but Windows and me are always boxing. It drives me insane. I personally prefer Windows, but Windows and I are always boxing. I would get an Android smartphone, and I would have an iPad. That's what the tablet I would have. For a smartwatch, I don't think I'd have a smart. I haven't want to buy. I kind of want to buy a smartwatch, but it's I'm not feeling like people are like, oh well, you don't need to take your phone everywhere with you. Well, why am I spending $1,000 on a phone if I'm gonna spend like $500 on a watch so I can leave my phone at home? Like what? I understand people bought it. Like you got the money, you love it. And personally for me, I get so many notifications anyways. I don't want to have I don't need it on my watch. It's like I just have my phone on mute all the time. I know if I'm looking for a message, I go and find it. It's how it is. I get tons of messages all the time, so like there's just no need for it. So I want to get a smartwatch. But those I'd have macOS computer, iPad for my tablet, and then an Android smartphone, preferably the Galaxy Note 9, or maybe I'd go with the Pixel 3. There's too many glitches and issues with Pixel 3 right now, but I like the form factor, and once those things are fixed, I gotta say, I think it's pretty good. I've been liking a smaller display. Usually I'm a bigger display guy, but been using the iPhone XS for the past couple of months, and I like the display size. Having a phone that actually fits in your pocket is really nice, and it's still big. It's still a decent sized display. 5.8 inches is still a decent sized display. Granted, it's a different aspect ratio. It's not 16:9. It's 19.5:9, but still. I have noticed though that cropping video is a little more annoying on the skinnier. What was Chicken saying?
Chicken's like, yo, he's saying for I would have an RG setup and a custom computer. Actually, no, that's a good. Yeah, my laptop. I think I'd go with Mac OS, and then I would have. That's right. Okay, let's back. I got to expand a little bit more here. I like a laptop because I'm constantly I move around with my computer. That's how I do stuff. I like to sometimes sit out on the back porch because it's a beautiful sunny day. Right now it's cold and not sunny at all, so I might sit out on the back porch. But I like a laptop, so I think because I got an Alienware laptop right now. But yeah, I have a custom built rig. Of course, running Windows, and then my laptop would be a Mac computer. So still specifying there. For a new phone with a letter behind its name? What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's like it's the iPhone 10 but slightly upgraded. Of course, the iPhone 10 is not meant for somebody who bought the iPhone 10 to upgrade. Now, did people do that? Yes, 100%, because they're Apple fans. It's like somebody that buys a new Camaro each and every year. There are people that do that. They buy a new Chevy Camaro like each and every year.
That's fine.
Because they can. They want to do that. If you got the money and that's what you're into, I get that. You know, if that's what's important to you. But personally for me, I wouldn't do that. Again, for what I do on my smartphone, I really find the Galaxy Note 9 for me works the best, or any Galaxy Note device. I wanted to try the iPhone though because it was the new device. I like trying tech. I got nothing against anybody. You know, now I do have my preferences. We all do. You know, some people like this flavor of G Fuel, some people like this flavor, some people like this chair, some people don't like this chair, some people like this phone, some people don't like this phone. I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what it was like. I had a friend who had an iPhone 10, liked it a lot, and I gotta say, I like the 10s. The biggest issue for me with the 10s is that it has a thing called pulse width modulation, and it's how the OLED display reduces brightness. On an LCD display, the best way to describe it is taking a strainer and shining a flashlight, and then in order to dim the brightness, you're turning the brightness on the flashlight down. However, each individual pixel on the OLED displays light up. So how they actually do that on the OLED displays to dim the brightness is they flicker more.
Oh, we're live.
So, are we live? All right, so we're gonna stop. We'll stop being nerdy here. Let's go to get to the match.
Alrighty. So this is, you got Euphoria over here.
What
and
side?
you
What
got
sides?
Patriot. You got Euphoria on the CTs, Patriot on the Ts.
All right, let's do this, guys. Getting into this match right now. Here we go.
Alrighty. It's looking like we're gonna have another reset. So yeah, we do have another reset, and then we will be good to go.
So Euphoria gonna be on the T side.
And it flipped. Yeah, it's flipped. So it's,
All right, so Euphoria will be starting on the T side. We had one more reflip. We had one more flip we had to do.
I think we
So
have one more
Euphoria
as
is gonna
well.
be on. Is it one more?
Yes.
So we got Patriot actually gonna be on the T side.
So it was, yeah, we're gonna.
All right, Patriot will be on the T side. Euphoria is gonna be on the CT side.
Live.
Not sure why we did multiple restarts. Somebody must have just joined or something like that. But anyways, we are now officially live, getting into the first match right now, and we're playing on Frosty. I like Frosty. Frosty's a fun map. I mean, it's kind of CT sided if you play it around the CT side. However, if you can do a trigger happy, get a couple players sniped out early, it can easily become a T sided map. It's not the most evenly paced map, evenly sided map, but any team can win it. I have found it really just depends. It's not surprised really at the end of the day. I don't think Strat's gonna come into it.
Exactly.
It's gonna a little bit of luck. It's gonna be way more luck. Obviously, it's like the Fort Myers song, 10% luck, 15% skill, yada. But there's a little bit more luck here on this map. I find it's just really enjoyable to watch. Nobody's gone down yet. We had about 40 seconds. Multiple shots being fired back and forth. A couple players getting tagged up, but nobody is dead. Nobody has decided to challenge. The T's decently spread out. We have one player moving inside of house. I'm not sure who that is. I'm trying to find it. It's Becca. Moving in here.
Leonardo might get perfect
Doesn't
timing.
see the player on her left. I don't know what happened right there. Maybe playing on a smartphone, not a tablet. I saw that. I don't know. She didn't. Leonardo trying to stay up. He's down to 69 HP. He's going to try to drop down on top of this T player, but actually going to get tagged up with a frag kill. DNG also going down respectively. And Euphoria currently up on the body count board with 4 players alive compared to the 2 alive on the T side. It's Costello and Pollo poised to strike over towards the B side. I do believe Pollo does have the bomb in hand. Not going to play chicken. He's going to run out here and get on top of this site.
It's essentially just who can get towards the other side of the map fastest right now.
That's really it. If
Yeah.
you can, Luck Monster coming from behind, and he's gonna drop down both of those players. Impressive.
Whoa,
Really,
that's a 4K. That's a 4K right there.
It is a 4K for him.
Two frag kills with the grenade, like the frag, and then 2K right there at the end. Damn.
Very impressive. Almost got the ace. Almost got the ace, man.
Almost. Someone took it. Who was it? Leonardo with the kill on Becca up top A side. Well, I mean it's chilling. They're chilling right now. They got 1 round lead, but of course, like you mentioned earlier, Jake, it's something like Frosty, one of the maps that allows for either team to win. It just depends on who can play it a little bit more to their advantage. And Becca right now starting off very well, taking out a T player or CT rather, making it a 4v5, just under a minute 35 left on the clock right there. Pollo strikes back though, saying, "Hey man, I'm going to take you out too," making it a 3v5 right now in favor of Team Patriot. It looks like bomb is actually planted over towards B side, so it's a complete hold right now on the B site. As I say that, though, Pollo goes down. Air Max goes down as well, making it a 3v3. There is a smoke on the bomb site. 2 players from the CTs are pushed up onto it. They try and take Euphoria out, and so far they're successfully... never mind. They didn't. It looked like they were gonna do it for a second there, but you got Patriots, and hey, it's our site, our bomb, our round win. They tie it up 1-1 as we go into this next round.
And they were on eco that round, and they're able to get the W, which then you're gonna force Euphoria more into an eco round, and you're gonna have the cash advantage on the side of Team Patriot. Typically, you see the team that win the pistol round take the W, but again, this Frosty is a difficult map to predict. I've watched 3 matches total on Frosty in competitive tournaments, and it is difficult to predict. I'm not making any predictions here. I'm just going to watch, cast how it plays. Because there's just so many little areas you can jump, little windows, little crevices you can jump in, hide, go through to get to the bomb sites. It is a crazy, crazy map. You can't just sit in a corner and wait for somebody to come. There's so many angles somebody can shoot you at. Pollo putting down Nin, and it's going to be a open push here towards B and get this bomb planted. DNG watching his player as the bomb goes down, and Nesk is, of course, coming from the backstab right now. Gonna throw a frag in here and surprise his T player. Gonna lose the gunfight to DNG, but he was able to tag him up just a little bit, but that's not gonna matter. Tees are going to get that W at Team Patriot 2-1 over Euphoria right now.
Yeah, I mean, you got Becca going 5-1. You know, challenging Luke Monster's 4K that round. So I mean, it's difficult because every round it's you know, similar. There's back and forth going down with the kills like trades, right? But eventually they're gonna have to try and, you know, take a bomb site, even if it's, you know, the CTs that are trying to take a bomb site instead of, you know, spreading out and, you know, covering 2 bomb sites. They're gonna have to maybe try and go to 1, and then if they don't see anything, they're gonna have to coordinate and then, you know, play accordingly and try and retake that other bomb site that the bomb is down on, instead of playing spread out. Because if you play spread out, if you're too thinly spread out and you can't get trades effectively and efficiently, then, well, you're gonna probably end up losing the round. And right now we see that going on right now over here. Becca, though, missing some shots. Not sure what was going on there. Leonardo takes Becca out. Nin taking out DNG. Pollo strikes back saying, hey, Nin, I got you, man. Making it a 3v2 right now. More kills going down in the kill feed 2v1 scenario right now. Leonardo and Young G taking this 2v1 right now. Bomb is planted on B. Costella not able to do much other than plant and get shot in the back of the head. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. That's, like I was saying, that's exactly what you got to do if you're spread out. You know, focus on 2 sites and retake a site as a team. And that's what happened right there. Very well played right now. We got a 2-2 tied game right now, Euphoria and Patriot, as we go into this next round. I don't play chicken. I run into the car chicken. Pollo does mean chicken in Spanish, yes. It does. Okay, so it's looking like... Okay, so this is really interesting. We got 1 player on the site of A, but we do have a few people for Patriot at the back spawn. And Pollo spots Leonardo and punishes Leonardo for being up top all by his lonesome. 4-4 right now. In terms of body count, we do actually have a sniper rifle on the B site. Nin, is he going to be able to do anything right now, or is he maybe just going to try using a sniper rifle in vain? Luke Monsters takes out Armax, though, making it a 4v2, just under 1:20 left on the ticker up there. It's looking like they're all going to try to hit B, but there's a lot of resistance over here. There's going to be another gunfight over here. Luke Monsters takes out Costella, but not before Costella takes out a teammate of his. Young G takes out Pollo, though. 3v1 right now. Bomb is down towards the A site. Not very much DNG can do other than maybe try and get a pick or 2 and plant bomb. He is in a... Never mind. I was going to say he's in a kind of sneaky position unless there's someone watching him with a sniper rifle, and that was Nin taking out DNG. They now lead 3-2 over Patriot.
Sniper rifle paid off there.
Yeah, it paid for itself right there. All you got to do is check lines of sight and call it out, and if you can, get a pick. If not, you know, at least you got cover. And Pollo, or not Pollo, rather, Nin, excuse me, was playing that role very, very well.
Looks like the T's were opting to go for the A side push now, all hanging out over here towards the A side. Multiple smokes down. Becca does get tagged down to 47 HP. Gotta be careful. Is the bomb carrier has opted to move out away from the other frag grenade coming in there. Hanging out behind the tables now, and the T's are just taking their time now. This... Where the T's are at, I don't like this position for them. Typically, you're going to see the T's lose these gunfights on these angles they're at. Try to get down more inside a steakhouse and push into the house at least. That's at least what I want to try to do. Young G, quite up here. Gonna put 1 shot down. Find a headshot there on Armax, excuse me. Leonardo attacking on multiple players. Costella ultimately going to drop a Ningum over here. Watching A site now with sniper rifle. Hanging back. Nesk getting another kill on the board for him. Sitting at 2-4 right now. Luck Monster putting down Pollo, and it's going to be all up to Costella, the remaining T player. Got to put down Nesk, but going to get dropped from behind by Young G, I do believe. CTs now lead by 2.
And you got Nin still keeping that sniper rifle in hands. It's going to be difficult. You're a CT. That's all you got to do is keep lines of sight and retake and or get picks if you can. And Nin seems to be doing that very effectively. Not letting the other side get any shots on him. Oh, Nin! Nicely placed shots right there on Pollo. That was an interesting shot, if I do say so myself. Young G, though, coming up over here saying, hey, I got you, Pollo. Lots of gunfights going down towards mid. And we got Becca and Armax falling. Unfortunately for their side, it is a 4v1 as DNG takes out Young G. Not very favorable odds at all. But, I mean, maybe you can get another pick or two and stay alive. There's a lot of time on the map. But unfortunately for DNG, can't muster anything there for that round. And Euphoria leads 5-2 over Team Patriot.
Checking out the KDs right now. Luck Monster 9-3, going off, taking all the luck away from this team right now, but paying off thus far, beating up your 3 over top of Team Patriot. Really want to see Armax step it up a little bit, and DNG as well, both sitting down there at 2 kills respectively. Slightly higher deaths in favor of Armax. Not a good thing to have in favor of yet. 2-7 versus 2-5 for DNG. Get a couple kills up there. Not go down and around, and you're going to see the score begin to close up. As I said, Armax is going to go down to the hands of Luck Monster. Leonardo pushing up here, watching the deck out on top of Steakhouse. Going to throw a grenade down here. T-Player going to dip out, and he's going to begin to play a little more aggressively. We're seeing Nin come from behind. Going to move through Boarding House, and going to set up here in T-Spawn. He has been spotted. He tags up a player, and DNG is going to put him down on the ground. A much needed kill there for DNG, I do believe. A little bit of confidence getting shots there on Ningum, especially being he got the kill on you a couple rounds ago to be the last player left alive with that sniper rifle. Nice little bit of revenge. Leonardo gets some valuable information. Know there's 2 players inside of Steakhouse. Probably the other one is outside as well. He's going to move up here on top of Patio and try to pinch these guys as Luck Monster coming in from the side of Boarding House as well. Costello going to put down, going to get dropped by Luck Monster, that is. Poyo putting down Youngji. It's now 3 versus 2. T's in a difficult situation. A little bit of pre-fired action, and now it's all up to Poyo. Guy's not playing chicken at all. He's playing aggressively. Jumps up and gonna get dropped by Luck Monster. Definitely a chicken run around with his head cut off. That's actually not even run around because he's dead. Definitely missing a head.
Oh, no. Chicken metaphor yet again. Boom. All right. I mean, both sides fairly even up until the point where you see Luke Monsters is 14-3. But I mean, on the other side of things, you got Armax bottom fragging 2-8, and you got your team losing 6-2 in terms of round count, and you are on the T side, so you're gonna have to pick it up. You're gonna have to pick it up. And as I say that, Armax says, "Hey man, I'm gonna throw this Kobe at you real quick." Young G can't swat it out of the air in time. We got one player, Leonardo. Leonardo seems to be playing this lurker role over towards the A site, and is either not helping his team out in terms of defending, or is just simply getting the call out saying, "Hey man, we got this site, don't worry about it." And Airmax gets taken out rather by Luke Monsters, and Becca does as well, making it a 4v2 as Luke Monsters takes out Boyu yet again. Leonardo puts down some shots over here towards the mid alley, going towards bridge over A site. Maybe see, did he receive the rotation? Yes, he did indeed. This is going to be a bait and switch over here with the bomb site. Oh, with the bomb carry rather. Leonardo takes out Costello, and again on DNG. It does seem to me as if DNG was one shot from the previous engagement with Leonardo, and Leonardo shooting him in the back. That was a very quick kill. Very, very good teamwork for the side of Team Euphoria. They lead 7-2.
7-2 lead. As you mentioned, Euphoria keeps creeping up there. Their lead keeps extending. You really want to get a point on the board if you're Team Patriot. Early on, it was looking good for him. Took up actually 2-1, tied it up 2-2. All right, but now Euphoria has definitely taken the advantage in their favor. Armax getting a valuable kill there on Luck Monster, getting him down. Currently the top fragger for his team, sitting at 17-4, over a 4 KD right now. Young G gets a tag with his frag, but he's been dropped down to 10 HP respectively, and Poyo gets a very good kill on Leonardo respectively, and this does look like it could be a Patriot round now. Becca, the only player inside of Steakhouse, watching the A side, but the remaining other players are pushing over towards this B side potentially. I think they're just right now teasing B, and they're going to end up going towards the A side. DNG not seeing anybody down there. It's Nesk, who's over here on B side, going to begin moving his way through the canals. DNG gets a kill on Youngji. Ningum coming from behind and finishing off Armax. He's giving away his position, but they now know he's got a sniper rifle, and they got to be careful about him. I'm going to stay here on Ningum. I want to see what he can do with this sniper. If you're the T's right now, comes up with a hit marker behind.
Ooh,
I forget what those are called, behind the crates. Those aren't crates. They're, I forget what that's called. Ningum puts down Poyo.
More shots being fired. Unfortunately for Nin, can't get through those crates over there. Ness finds Costello, though, making it 2v1 right now. CTs are swarming right now, and the CTs.
Unbelievable.
And their teamwork They get those kills over there as we got Nin over here defusing the bomb. He should be able to.
But
Never
not
mind.
enough time.
Not enough
They
time.
held it long enough. Well played by the T's.
Yeah.
They held it long enough. They were able to get the W on the board. That's what counts at the end of the day. Obviously, unfortunately, you did go down. You're going to have to rebuy again. But you got the point on the board, and you really need that point. As I said, 7-3, still a 4-round lead in favor of Team Euphoria, but better than a potential 6.
Definitely. And it gives your team a little bit more confidence, right? You're saying, hey, we can take a bomb site, we can hold off, and even if we lose our guns and everything, if we keep doing what we're doing right now with the cash win from or with the cash reward from our round win, we could potentially keep doing this or something similar on a different site and you know, keep going. Leonardo playing the lurker role yet again towards A side. Pollo takes out Luke Monsters though, making it a 4v4. There's a smoke down inside the A hut. 2 players on Leonardo. Leonardo tried to play his trigger discipline, and Costella punishes Leonardo right there with the knife kill. And that's 2k gold for the next giveaway. 2k gold courtesy of Costella. Costella saying, hey, I know what you're doing. I've seen this multiple rounds already. You're just playing the lurker role inside a building, a hut. Young G taking out DNG though. Nin putting down some shots over here on the player on A side with the bomb. Bomb is actually down on A now. There's one player on top of A, and that is Costella. Costella finds Nin yet again, making it 2v1 right now. Bomb is down on A. There are 2 people towards the A site for the CTs. Costella trying to use corners, slowly peeking. Maybe someone's going to push. Costella's very low on HP. The other players are not low except for Young G. Young G is actually really low as well. Gonna have to wait and see. Just over a minute, or just over 30 seconds left, rather.
The CTs are playing this great. They really are. They're playing this great. No need to expose yourself. You know where the bomb's at, and really you have the advantage because of the canals, giving you plenty of cover there. And of course, Costella low at 25 HP. I don't know if they know that or not. You probably have a player. No, I got some shots in Costella. Got to be a little lower. But Costella in a difficult situation, it looks like just gonna end up saving here.
Just saving.
No need. Really no need to challenge. Try to stay up. It's gonna be another round, but you know, the thing you gotta consider though, yeah, I guess what you're looking at is you're gonna let them take this round and try to get an 8-4 on the flip.
Yep.
Costella gonna save, keep the gun. Maybe it'll buy a gun for somebody else or Kevlar for yourself. Go with a couple grenades and try to get an 8-4 here on the flip. And again, I think this is a slightly CT-sided map. It's difficult depending on who's playing on the T side. I think it could be a T-sided map, which all maps are. But I would say this map is a little more CT-sided, unless you play with snipers on the T side. And I don't think Patriot is in any way, shape, in terms of cash, to be able to play with snipers on this T side, which I really do think helped. Trigger Happy's played very well with snipers on this map. It has helped them a lot. But once again, I don't think they're in a cash situation where they can do that. Going for the B side, Armax first to win the gunfight versus Lock Monster. It's a huge play. They're getting him down. Definitely get a little confidence boost, but Youngji gonna trade him out there. Pollo down to 14 HP. 4v4 situation. Got one player coming from the backstab here. Nesk is up here tagging up one player, just jumping out of the window. Sees a player jumped out on his right. He's gonna find DNG trying to go for that bomb plant. One player is down here in canals. There's 2 T's now. Nesk down to 18, of course. Ningum comes from Pollo, and Costella puts shots down on Nesk. Got 2 coming from back inside a boarding house, and there is a player with the sniper rifle.
Costella missing some shots.
Gonna put that Costella. Costella was able to tag him up a little bit, but not enough.
1v3. Can't hold. No way. And Leonardo says, hey, I'm gonna roll this to you like a bowling ball and let it explode. But little did he know it wasn't a bowling ball. It was a bunch of pins and needles in there and shrapnel just tearing apart. And now you got Euphoria taking that pistol round win. 9-3 right there as we go into the flip. And it's, I don't know. I really don't know, because you got 2 teams that can definitely go toe-to-toe. There's no doubt. But when you have Luke Monsters going 18-6, it begs the question: can they keep up in the slaying department? Can Patriot keep up in the slaying department? As of right now, it definitely seems like they can't. And like I said, like we keep saying, just because you're slaying out doesn't necessarily mean you're getting, you know, the kills that you should be getting to you know, allow your team to progress, get map control, and get the bomb plant, and potentially a round win. But if you're getting those kills, getting the slaying numbers up there, and winning the rounds, I mean, there's very little you can do if you're on the other side of things. There's very, very little, but there's still some breathing room, not very much at all,
DNG wins a crucial two-piece gunfight versus Ningun or Leonardo Spencer. How does he do that? Comes with the quad there. Lord quad bot, and now he's in a 1v1 versus Youngji. Absolutely insane. Ends up winning, but a very, very impressive clip there from Lord Farquaad. DNG himself. Sean Patriot still has some life in them. I was going to say they're looking a little tired, but that quad feed right there, Crosby's got his like jaw on the ground. I almost switched over to the cam, man.
That's
what
nuts.
just happened? My gosh, that is absolutely insane. You gotta be freaking out in comms right now, and it's gotta give your team a little bit of a confidence boost, and that's really what you need here on the Patriots side. They're looking slightly decrepit. Just a little worn down, a little tired here, not quite, just sluggish, really. Maybe didn't get a good night's sleep last night, I'm not quite sure what it is, but they're just not playing great. DNG coming with another kill on Leonardo the Frag Grenade, and comes in there huge on Ningum with the MP5. Where's this man at? He's going to see Luck Monster on the ground, tagging up, not be able to drop down just yet. He's at 1 HP. Luck Monster's finally going to finish him off, but Luck Monster is a little bit lower on health. It's 40 HP, that is. He's going to switch over to his Falcon. Got to reload that gun. Got plenty of opportunity to put this man on the ground, but he's going to hide. Been down to 27 HP, firing multiple shots, not able to connect on anybody. Ness is coming from behind, trying to figure out where to go. He sees a CT player going to drop him on the ground. That's Ness going down. Of course that is him. And Ness coming in clutch, putting down Costella. What was that? Luck Monster literally just baited all the CTs over towards A-bomb site. Ness came in and cleaned up. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't think it was intentional, but it worked out.
Bro, I'm watching that clip over. That's essentially what happened is they stacked, and they were all low enough HP that DNG just had to hit his shots, and DNG did it. He did. Yeah.
Very
that was
impressive.
Crazy. Yeah. That's what you like to see. That's exactly what you like to see in competitive play. Yes, some teams, you know, they just play and get the wins based off pure skill and, you know, chemistry and coordination. But sometimes it's just a one-man army. Even if they're low HP, you got to be able to hit those shots. Like I say, like this is you know, OG Crosby talking, OG Kryptonite talking. If you're planning on joining a quote-unquote sniping clan, right? You got to be able to hit the shots if presented with the opportunity. DNG did just that. It shows. You can highlight there why, you know, some players are pro players and some aren't. You know, they just can't hang sometimes, even when presented to the opportunity. And DNG's saying, "Hey, let me take this into my own hands and doing the dirty work."
As you mentioned, they were down low health. But not losing your cool there, keeping your cool, keeping yourself calm, and getting the shots. Because even if they're low health, you can still lose just by freaking there's 4 guys coming at me. You know, not all at once, but almost at once. It was one after another, after another, after another. We had 2 players filing together, and right now, Patriot doing anything it possibly can. Euphoria pushing up a little towards mid, a little blindly. I'm not quite sure why they did that. Definitely weren't playing chicken, but not looking good for him. Luck Monster puts down DNG. And the thing I've seen here is Patriots gotten some good kills. But you have somebody like Luck Monster who just keeps continuing going off. If you don't get him down, there were even a situation on the T side where they got Luck Monster, and I forgot who was the other player. I think Ningum down? Or no, it was Leonardo down. It was a 3 versus 5. They did get the point on the board, but everybody got eliminated. At the end of the day, everybody got eliminated. So really, for me, I'm seeing gun skills just significantly better on the side of Team Euphoria. Especially when you look at something like Luck Monster, 22-7.
Oh, 100%, 100%. And I was telling you earlier on, before the stream started, sometimes just having a, you know, an easier, not easier, but like a bigger device helps out a lot. And maybe Luck Monsters has an iPad, or it's a combination of skill and a device. But I mean, Forward Assault locked at 60 FPS. There's no hey, I'm on 120 hertz.
Right.
Type of shenanigans going on there. It's
it could just be one of those things where you're having a good day. You know, sometimes I've had those days. It's like I can't miss a shot. I'm hitting everything. I'm all over the place. It could just also be another. You know, it could just be one of those days. 2 versus 2 right now. Both the teams trying to figure out where they're at. This is of course match point for the T's. Pollo puts down Leonardo, trying to stay in this match. Luck Monster does have bomb moving towards his A side. We're gonna see an altercation right in front of Steakhouse, and he's gonna lose that gunfight to Pollo. T's hanging in here. Really, I mean,
it's
match point. It is by a thread. T's so close, man. CT's hanging in here though. Well played, keeping that match going. It's Patriot usually has these weird comebacks. It's like they let the team get to 11 or 12, and then they begin to start a comeback. I don't know what it is. But you guys need to stop it. You just need to stop it. Bomb has been dropped back at spawn, and Luck Monster's gonna have to go back and get it. That's gonna slightly mess up your push here. Maybe a late frag kill can drop you on the ground. Leonardo getting an early kill there on Becca. Nessie's dropping down here. Gonna see a CT on his left, and gonna win that gunfight. Youngji also finds shots there on Armax, and this looks like all she wrote for Team Patriot. Leonardo wins the gunfight versus Costello, and it's all up to the remaining CT player, that is D&G. If anybody can do it, I would
5K?
say it's him, and he does have
Can we do 5K?
100 health. We'll see.
Bomb's down.
Bomb hasn't played it. If he can come up with this, would be absolutely insane. He's gonna find first shots in Youngji. Didn't even get a shot connected on him. He's still at 100.
They're all swarming him, so it's actually kind of possible as long as he gets
He's
shots. And
gonna
doesn't get
ultimately
swarmed.
lose, though.
Unfortunately, not able to do so. And
Cracks
like you
under
said,
pressure.
ultimately lose. Yep.
Well played. Euphoria getting the W over Team Prom early on. It looked like it was going to be a lot closer game, but ended up Euphoria just took the lead. And Luck Monster finished off 22-8. Not quite the 4K he had at one point, but still a very, very impressive showing here for his team. And a new player, I believe, for Team Euphoria, unless former player and he's changed his name, but I don't think that is the case. A new player for Team Euphoria, and definitely looks like they're pretty happy about getting him on the squad. Guys, that is the last match for tonight. The finals will be between D2R and Team Euphoria. Streamed later. Be a best. We'll see. We'll have to see what it is. It will be streamed later. Stay tuned on Twitter for the announcement of when that stream will be happening. And if you guys didn't know, we're also announcing on Twitter. You know, if for whatever reason you aren't following us on Twitter, you should be following us so you know when we go live. But also, we're giving away 5K gold weekly on the Mobile Esports Twitter. That is right. 5K gold weekly. And all you got to do to participate is follow us on Twitter at esports_mobile and retweet the tweet that we tweet out. Okay? That's how you're entered. All you got to do is retweet the tweet we tweet out each Sunday. Say, hey, 5K gold giveaway starts now. Then we announce on Saturday. Every Saturday we announce what the last winner was announced. I forget who it was, but somebody won 5K gold yesterday. 5K gold easy. Following us on Exo Assault. Thank you so much. That was the user. Winning 5K gold easy. All you do is retweet a tweet. Retweet a tweet. And guess what? You follow us on Twitter, you get information about many different things, such as when we go live, new videos are uploaded, also other things going on in the esports, in the mobile esports / mobile community. With new devices coming out, any giveaways, etc., etc. You also can follow us on Instagram at esports_mobile and hit us up over on Facebook at mobileesports.org. But once again, follow us on Twitter at esports_mobile. Link is in the video description down below so you can enter the weekly 5K gold giveaway. Also, while you're down there playing around with the down thingy, why don't you go ahead and hit up Crosby and I on Twitter. I'm at sudden_death. Those E's are 3s, and that's all capitals. Once again, at sudden_death. Those E's are 3s. You guys can follow me over there, and Crosby on there as well.
Crosby87871 on Twitter. At
Indeed.
Crosby87871. I'm trying to get the kryptonite, just clean kryptonite, but there's someone using it and I can't get it. I'm crying inside.
I know somebody's always got something. It's like, how do you? Yep. I was trying to create an account. I forget what it was. I think it was on Switch. I was at like D and Sudden Death. Somebody took it. Well, no, it wasn't Switch. It wasn't Switch. I forget. It was somebody had D and Sudden Death already. I'm like, what? What?
I cry.
I know. Brian's like, are you kidding me? I mean, D and Sudden is cool. It's like usually I do D and Sudden Death. Yeah, I usually use D and Sudden if it's because I can't have as many letters, characters in the IGN, or somebody's taken D and Sudden Death, and somebody's I forget what game it was, but somebody took D and Sudden Death. I was like, dang. Oh, with that being said, yes, 2K gold giveaway. Costella, yes, knife killed there, coming in clutch.
Costello over there, 2K gold. You know what? Let's make it hashtag 2K gold. I like it. It's clean,
hashtag 2K gold.
Hashtag 2K gold, and then your Forward Assault in-game name to be entered into the giveaway. And I'm gonna say this in Spanish real quick. Hashtag 2K gold, GOLD, y el nombre de Forward Assault con todo eso. Entonces, pues para 2000 oro. Espero que entren y pues good luck. Yeah.
Good luck, everybody. Go ahead and start that hashtag spam. I want to tell you guys a little bit more about some of our amazing partners here on Mobile Esports. One of them, the Game King Gaming Glasses over there at crystalhillglasses.com. The glasses Crosby and I have been wearing all stream long are these glasses. They're absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend these. If you look at your display for multiple hours a week or a day, I mean, really, people are looking at them multiple hours a day, not a week, a day. I mean, 4, 5, 6, sometimes even more hours. You want these glasses. Essentially what it does is it filters out the blue light and other rays that are emitted by your screen's display. So that could be your smartphone, your laptop, your desktop, your tablet, whatever it may be. If it's got a screen, LCD or OLED, it emits this blue light and other rays. And this pair of glasses filters it out. Won't hurt your eyes, won't strain your eyes when looking at a display for a long period of time. Also, the blue light that is emitted from your displays messes with your brainwaves, makes it a little more difficult to fall asleep. This will help you fall asleep quicker. So if you have one of those late night gaming sessions, be up to 2 a.m. on a Monday, not judging, you know, you gotta get to sleep though, ready for school on a Tuesday. It is what it is, or maybe get to work, I don't know what it is. Of course, yeah, everybody's situation is a little bit different, but these glasses help you fall asleep a little quicker. True story. And if you get headaches looking at a display, which I typically do, this will not do that. It will completely eliminate that. You guys can use code esportsmobile at 15% off anything over there at crystalglasses.com. And I gotta say, they look fly. Like, I mean, they look absolutely amazing. I love wearing them. I've worn them out in public. I love these glasses so much. Definitely check them out, guys. Of course, gonna be probably having sales running as well. Coming up, Black Friday time, holidays time. Check them out, crystalglasses.com. And of course, you know, maybe looking for a backpack to carry those glasses in, you know, while you're hopping on the bus, maybe in the car. GTOmegaracing.com. They got you covered. GT Omega Racing does indeed with their backpacks. They have multiple different backpacks you can check out over there at GTOmegaracing.com. And you can use code esportsmob to get 5% off anything on their website. And maybe you need something to rest the backpack in when you're not using it. Well, they got chairs just for that. But if you're not as kind to your backpack, you're not going to buy a chair for your backpack, and maybe you want to buy a chair for yourself, of course, they still got you covered. You can use code esportsmob to get 5% off anything over there at GTOmegaracing.com. Once again, GTOmegaracing.com. That code is esportsmob for 5% off. Welcome back, guys. Tate Crosby has the gold giveaway winner.
I do indeed. All right, drum roll, please. All right, I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Congratulations, Crapple Nipple. I can't pronounce that.
Crapple
Neep. Dude, I can't pronounce it. I cannot pronounce it. But I got your info here. I'll tag you in the chat so you know that you won. Congrats, dude.
You should be getting 2K gold, man. Congrats.
It's a mouthful. Sorry about that, but thank you very much for tuning in, and congrats on the 2K gold, courtesy of Costello for that knife kill on Leonardo in a bomb site. And I remember that, or in the A building. I remember specifically because Leonardo kept going there, man. He kept going there,
and over again.
Sometimes that's not the greatest tactic, but like I said, congratulations for 2K gold, and thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for everyone else who's tuning in each and every stream, and you know, just tuning in with us, watching the games, chilling. We love it. Thank you.
Indeed, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Should be live again on YouTube next stream. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at esports_mobile to get notified every time we do go live. And of course, we go live each and every time here on Twitch as well. If you prefer watching Twitch streams, you're not as big a fan of the way YouTube works, you like how Twitch works, then follow us here on the Mobile Esports Twitch channel. We would greatly appreciate that. Of course, our main channel is typically over there on YouTube. So if you guys are interested in following us over there, if this is your first time, you can subscribe at Mobile Esports over there at YouTube. Just type in Mobile Esports, will be the first channel to pop up. With all that being said, guys, that's all we got today. We'll be
yes, indeed.
Actually, we have one more thing we want to show you guys. We have the updated leaderboard here. We want to show you guys the top 10 leaderboard. I want to throw up here and show you guys currently where we're ranking. The top 10 teams are ranking. Team Prime was first place, I do believe, but we've had some slight changes on the board. Definitely want to show those.
Crepe, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Oh, chicken. I'm not gonna say that. That's kind of funny.
All right, here we go, guys. Current top 10 leaderboard. D2R sitting up there at the top spot. 1204. Team Prime being demoted down there to 1177 in second place position. Still very respectable. Omniscient, or Omniscient, as is how I've been told to pronounce it. 1132 in the third place position. USSR and Euphoria in the fourth and fifth place position, respectively. Patriot right below Team Euphoria. Infinity 8, new team here, sitting at the was that sixth place position right now? No, seventh place position. Fearless, Scion, and Warby all ranking up there in the top spot as well. Good job, everybody. Leave that up there for just another minute. D2R, and to the end of this tournament, this season 2, sit on top of the scoreboard again. Could you have another winner?
Bro, I have the clip right here. I'm gonna link it down in the Twitch, chat, so y'all can see the amazing 4K that DNG got. I don't know why I'm super stoked for that.
That was a great kill. That was a great feat
yeah,
right there.
it really
that was
was.
definitely good.
It
That's gotta be and you saw him perform a little bit better for the rest of the match. That was a
Mm-hmm.
big confidence boost for DNG. Congrats on that once again, man. Last thing I want to show you guys is our merch. If you didn't know, Mobile Esports has merch. That's right, merchandise. You can buy shirts, hoodies, hats, socks, all kinds of amazing things. You can check that out at the mobileesports.shop if you're interested in rocking one of those amazing shirts, hoodies, multiple different colors, all types of different things, really anything for anybody, even smartphone cases. You can get your own at the Mobile Esports merch shop there. That's mobileesports.shop. Once again, the mobileesports.store or mobileesports.shop, both of those URLs will take it to that website. Time for the holidays, you know? Hey, you want Christmas present from Santa? Mobile Esports hoodie. Always be good. I personally like the black color. Crowd's been been rocking the Mobile Esports shirts. They're amazing,
Yes,
very
indeed.
comfortable. Definitely recommend them. Of course, you know, if you're playing the Mobile Esports tournaments, can rock that. Get the URL out to watch people watch you play on stream. Once again, guys, that's Mobile Esports store or mobileesports.shop. With that being said, we're gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us once again. Peace, guys.
Easy.